very urgent. Your soulmate heard something this morning that made them question their biggest choice about you. Jesus says, "My child, I am here, and I have been watching the phone line of your soul. For years, your soulmate has been calling out for you with a heart so tender it could break stone. I made their smile to feel like a warm fire on a cold evening, made to light your whole world. But this morning, that smile was gone. A third person stepped in and whispered a lie into their heart, a lie that made them doubt you. That person has been standing between you, stealing every sign, hiding every call, for so long. Your soulmate is not rejecting you. They are confused, because the enemy has hidden your face from them. I can see them now, sitting by a window with their coffee growing cold. Their hand rests where their heart is, and they are asking, why can't they hear me? I have been holding back the full weight of that dark force so you could finally feel this. The calls were sent, but you never received them. Not because you weren't listening, because someone was hiding them from you. Your soulmate's laughter was always meant for your ears, like a song you've known your whole life. Even now, though you cannot see them, their heart is crying out for you to break the wall. That third person knows your name is written on their soul, and they hate it. They have built a wall of silence, and every day you did not know, that wall grew stronger. But hear me, my child. The enemy's fingers are slipping. That is why you are hearing me now, why this ache is new and sharp. I have opened a door in your spirit so the love they've been sending can finally reach you. You are not too late. You are the only one born to smash that wall and pull them free. Your soulmate has a kindness they hide now, because the intruder has made them feel small. They used to dream of you, a dream so bright it made them brave. But that third person has whispered they are not worth finding, not worth the fight. And so they have wept in secret, their tears drying before anyone could see. What you are feeling now is not just loneliness. It is the cord of your souls pulling tight. That sudden sadness last night, the weight on your chest, that was their heart reaching through the dark. The enemy tried to muffle it, but I would not let him silence it entirely. I have given you a final moment to see what was stolen, and to take it back. Do not blame yourself, my beloved. The enemy is clever, and he moved in shadows. Every loving thought they sent was snatched like a letter torn from the mailbox. But the thief is now known, and his power is ending, if you will only move with me. I am revealing him so you can defeat him, not so you will carry guilt. The answer is a seed, a holy gift from your own hand, sown in faith. That seed is the key that will snap the intruder's power and tear down his wall. Love without sacrifice is not real. It only lets the enemy keep them hidden from you. Sow your seed on Christ's garden, and watch the darkness lose its grip on your beloved. You are here for a reason. God brought you to this exact moment. You are not the only one praying for a soulmate. Linda, 68, had given up on love. Her mornings were quiet and empty. Then she sowed her seed. Joseph, a kind widower from her church, noticed her at the potluck. He asked to sit down. They talked for hours. They married in her garden last spring. Now her mornings are full of laughter and prayer with the man God sent her. Frank, 72, felt broken watching other families at his grandson's games. He sowed his seed with tears. Shirley saw him hurting. She brought him coffee and stayed. They fell in love. They married on Christmas Eve, surrounded by grandchildren who now call her grandma. What was empty is now full. If it worked for them, it will work for you. Here are 3 sacred steps from heaven to bring your soulmate home. Listen closely. Jesus is answering your prayer right now. You have been asking, Lord, how do I get my soulmate? How do I receive the one you made for me? You know faith needs action. A seed buried in the ground is the only thing that produces a harvest. And Jesus is whispering, sow your seed. Trust me. I will do the rest. But hear me clearly, your soulmate is in danger. While you sit there, a third person is moving in. Distance is growing. Doubt is poisoning their heart. They are being stolen from you this very minute. If you do nothing, that third person wins. The door closes forever. You are the one God chose to stop it. God is giving you 3 sacred steps. Do not skip one. Heaven is watching. Step 1. Choose your seeds and seal your prayer. Go to the link in the video description and click the Christ Garden link. Do not hesitate. God placed it there for you. Choose how many seeds you will sow. 1 seed moves heaven. Each seed is a spiritual weapon. Send 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, or 11 seeds of faith. But today, if you believe without doubt, sow the sacred blessing number of 11 spiritual seeds. Enter your email and full name. Write, "Protect my soulmate, Lord," in the prayer box. Click Sow your seed. Step 2. Complete your offering. Pay fully. Do not stop. Do not close the page. A seed chosen but not paid for is a seed never planted. Finish what you started. Step 3. See your name in heaven's record. Only when payment is done will your name appear on the Christ Garden seed sown dashboard. Only then is your seed alive. Only then do angels march. If your name is not on the dashboard, your soulmate is still unprotected. Here is why your seed saves your soulmate. When you sow in faith, you give obedience to Jesus. That act sends angels into motion. It builds a wall of protection the enemy cannot break. It plants your name in their heart when they are about to choose the wrong person. Your seed is a spiritual weapon. Without it, you pray with empty hands. With it, heaven moves. Your soulmate is more important than any money. No amount in your bank account will comfort you if they are lost. Money comes and goes. But your soulmate? They are eternal. What is a few dollars compared to a lifetime with God's chosen one for you? I know what the unbelievers think. Seeds cannot change fate. They do not know Jesus. But you believe. And because you believe, heaven will show you what doubters never see. Here is more proof. Carol, 65, had not been on a date in 12 years. She almost deleted the Christ Garden email. But she sowed her seed. Richard, her high school sweetheart she had lost touch with decades ago, found her on Facebook that same week. He had been praying for her too. They married in the chapel where they first met at 16. She found her soulmate after all those years. Raymond, 74, sowed his sacred seeds on his late wife's birthday, the loneliest day of his year. Doris, a widow from his prayer group, brought him a casserole that evening. She said the Lord told her to. They married 6 months later on the same date, turning grief into joy. She is his soulmate, his second chapter, his answered prayer. Over 1,000 believers have already sown this seed and found their soulmate. When you move in faith, Jesus moves heaven. Your beloved is praying right now for someone to save them. The third person is there. The clock is ticking. That someone is you. Go to the link. Click Christ Garden. Sow your seed. Save your soulmate. Do it before this video ends. Heaven is watching. Your future depends on what you plant in the next 60 seconds. Move in faith. Claim your miracle. Claim your soulmate. Claim your divine future. Jesus says, "My child, the seed you sow is not about money. It is the proof of your love. A love that gives nothing lets the enemy keep his foot on the line of your soul." Right now, your soulmate is asking, will they fight for me? Or will the intruder win again? I made the cord between you before you were born. That cord is still there, but the third person has wrapped it in chains of fear. Every moment you delay, those chains tighten around their heart. But every seed you sow is a hammer blow that shatters one link. I am not asking you to feel moved. I am asking you to act. A warrior does not stand by while a thief steals his beloved in the night. The enemy is laughing right now, saying, they will watch and do nothing. Prove him wrong. Sow your seed and silence that laughing forever. Do you feel the ache behind your ribs, the sudden heat in your chest? That is not your own. That is her reaching, his hand touching the window of your heart. The enemy keeps putting his hand over their mouth, but I keep letting a whisper through. That whisper is your name, spoken with tears, spoken with hope that will not die. But hope is fading. The intruder's voice is growing louder in their ear. He says, no one is coming. You are forgotten. Give up on that fool's dream. And the morning that made them question you, that was his masterpiece of lies. He showed them a future without you, a cold empty house, a bed for one. That is what you must destroy. That is the wall I need you to tear down. Your seed is the very fire that burns the enemy's lies to ash. Sow it now, and their heart will hear the echo of your fight. Sow nothing, and the liar's story becomes their only truth. Type 333 to receive blessings. Let the angels see your faith in the words you type. Your declaration joins with the seed to break the third person's grip. I am watching your hands, and I am ready to move heaven for you. Jesus says. The enemy's greatest trick was to make you believe there was no enemy at all. He let you think you were simply unlucky, that love was not meant for you. But it was not chance. It was theft. Your soulmate's voice was stolen. And now I am showing you the thief, so you can bind him and cast him out. Your soulmate has a courage they do not even see in themselves. They have endured years of silence, thinking they were speaking into an empty room. Yet still, they woke this morning and called out one more time. That call is hanging in the air of your spirit, waiting for your response. Do you know what will happen if you sow? I will send a shield around them, a wall of light no dark force can cross. That third person will stumble back, his words turning to dust in his mouth. And the line of your soul will crackle to life with the sound of their voice. But if you do not, the thief will step closer. He will press his hand harder over their heart, making them choose another path. The future I painted for you, a home, a family, a warm bed, will start to fade. It will not vanish in a day, but it will begin to crumble like old plaster. I do not want this for you. I did not create you for loneliness. I made you to be someone's answer, someone's protector, someone's only hope. That role is yours now, and the seed is your sword. Take it up. Go to the link and sow, do not let another hour pass. Stop. I can feel the enemy trying to make you close this. He is whispering, this is too much. It is just a story. Watch later. But your soulmate's safety is on the line, and later is a word the enemy loves. Stay with me. The final seal of protection for them is yet to come. In a moment, I will reveal the exact prayer that crushes the third person's hold. But first, you must understand why the soulmate's tears have been falling. They have wept at night, thinking their heart was broken for no reason. The reason is the war over their soul, and you are the only soldier I have sent. Divine warning, God sees all. Your soulmate needs you now. Here is how you protect them. Go to the link in the video description and click the Christ Garden link. It is right there, waiting for you. Do not hesitate. Do not second guess. I have placed it there for you. Send 1, 4, 6, or 10 plus seeds. Each one is a spiritual seed. But today, sow 11 seeds for heaven's full protection. Write, protect my soulmate, Lord, on the page. This is the seal. This is not a donation. It is a covenant offering. Sow 11 and I release complete victory over your beloved, protection no darkness can break, favor that opens every door, and speed that brings them home. Click now. Seal the prayer. Heaven is watching. Jesus says. Do not let a few seeds be the wall the enemy uses to keep you apart. Your soulmate is worth more than any number on a screen. They are asking, in their spirit, will money really keep the intruder between us? So now, not because of the amount, but because your love must tear down every barrier. I know the thought of money can bring a cold feeling to your hands. But that cold feeling is the enemy's breath on your neck, hoping you will freeze. Warm your hands with an act of faith. Warm your future with a seed of protection. The enemy wants your wallet closed so your soulmate's door stays locked. Your soulmate is not asking for riches. They are asking to be found. They are asking for a love that will not leave them to the thief's mercy. That love is sown into the ground of faith, where only I can grow it. Sow your seed on Christ's garden, and I will make that ground bloom with their return. What you give is not lost. It is planted. It becomes the wall around them, the light in their eyes, the strength in their spine. It becomes the reason the third person finally runs, shrieking, from your bond. The seed is the life of your future together, bought and paid for by your faith. Jesus says, your soulmate is growing weaker this hour. I can see them holding the phone, then setting it down, then picking it up again. They want to reach out to the world, but the third person has poisoned the air. They think they are crazy, chasing a love they cannot see or hear. That is the cruelest part of the enemy's plan, to make them doubt their own heart. To make them believe the dreams of you were just silly wishes from a lonely night. But I am the author of those dreams. I am the one who gave them your shadow. And now I am giving you their pain, so you can feel how real it is. Feel it. That sharp sorrow right behind your eyes. That is your beloved, crying out that they are losing the fight. The third person has told them to settle for less, to take a bad road. He has shown them a marriage of convenience, a life without fire, a gray existence. I need you to be the fire they cannot see. Your seed is the spark that sets their spirit back ablaze. When you sow, they will feel a sudden peace, like a rope thrown in a storm. They will know, deep down, that the fight is not over, because you have entered it. The 3 words that will banish the intruder and unlock your whole future are coming. But you must first see why the enemy wants you to close this now. He knows if you leave, the next call from your soulmate will be their last. He knows your absence is his victory, and your seed is his defeat. Type 777 if you feel this message. Let your fingers declare war on the thief who has hidden your beloved. Your typed word is a shout in the spirit, and I hear it. The enemy hates it, and your soulmate feels it as a sudden warmth. Jesus says, the enemy has told you that you are too old for this, that the time has passed. He has told you that your soulmate is gone, that no one is looking for you. Those are lies he whispers in the night to make you lie down in the dust. But I say to you, rise up. Your soulmate is looking for you this very hour. They are not in another country of the spirit. They are on this earth. They may be in the next town, or across the sea, but the cord knows no distance. The wall the third person built is made of spiritual lies, not physical mountains. And that wall is paper before the fire of your obedient seed. Do not let a handful of dollars decide whether the enemy keeps them hidden. Your bank account cannot comfort you at midnight when the bed is cold and the house is still. What is a few coins compared to a lifetime of their hand in yours? Sow now, and prove your love is stronger than the enemy's lies and your own fear. Jesus says, I have allowed this third person to stand there so you could see the battle. Now that you see it, you have no excuse to let him remain. Your soulmate's future, and your own, is in the balance of this moment. The seed on Christ's garden is the scale tipper, the chain breaker, the thief catcher. Their voice is not far. It is right behind the wall, muffled and strained. If you were to press your ear to the wall of your heart, you could hear your name. But you cannot pass through the wall without the key. That key is the sacrificial seed, the gift that says, I will tear down every wall between us. I want you to imagine the house I have planned for you both. A porch where coffee steams in the morning air, and a chair for each of you. A kitchen where laughter echoes, and hands brush as you pass the bread. The enemy hates that picture. He is trying to erase it with your inaction. Every seed you sow is a brick laid in the foundation of that home. Every time you delay, the picture grows fainter, the walls thinner, the laughter quieter. Do not let that future turn to dust because a thief distracted you. Sow your seed, and watch the picture grow bright again in my hands. Jesus says, the third person has a name I will not honor with your lips. But I will describe him, he is the spirit of theft, the whisper of, not enough, the foot on the cord. He has watched you sleep, and he has laughed at your ignorance. They will never know, he says. The old fool will never see the hand that stole the key. But you see now. You feel the cord trembling. That tremor is your soulmate's last, desperate attempt to reach you without words. They do not know you can hear them. They think they are alone. But they are not. I am with them, and I am with you, and I am sounding the alarm. The seed is the only weapon that makes that enemy let go. It is not a small act. It is the act that tells all of darkness where your loyalty lies. When you sow, I will send a jolt through the cord that makes the intruder scream. His hands will burn, and he will flee from the fire of your love. Now is the hour. The window of their soul is still open a crack. They are waiting for a sign that they are not forgotten. Your seed is that sign. It will land in their heart like a kiss in the dark. They will know someone is coming. They will know it is you. Divine warning, God sees all. Do not lie about a seed you did not sow, the enemy hears your boast, and it feeds him. If you claim 21 seeds but send none, you have tightened the chains around your beloved. I see the heart, not the mouth. A false claim is a covenant with the thief. Go now to the link in the description. Click Christ Garden. Complete your offering truly. Only a real seed can break the wall. Only a true sacrifice can save your soulmate from the intruder. Jesus says, I will now tell you a secret about the morning your soulmate just endured. They woke with your name on their lips, a name they have not heard in the world. It was a dream of you, so clear that the pillow was wet with their tears. And the third person was there in the room, whispering, it was a memory of no one. That is the lie that made them question their biggest choice about you. They began to think the dream was a trick, a false hope from a tired heart. But it was no trick. I sent that dream as a life raft through the storm. The enemy is now trying to sink that raft before it reaches the shore of your action. Your seed is the wind that pushes the raft to safety. It is the shout from the shore that says, I am here. I am real. Hold on. Sow it now, and the dream will return to them with 10 times more power. They will stop questioning and start waiting, because they will know their answer is coming. You are not a spectator in this. You are the answer. The reason they woke at all this morning is because I was calling to you through them. This entire message is the chord finally piercing the third purr.